Coronation Street actress Jane Hazlegrove has hinted at what lies ahead for her character Bernie Winter after a dramatic health scare in the upcoming episodes. In the next installments, a tension-filled wedding week reaches its peak when Bernie experiences difficulty breathing and collapses at the altar. Luckily, this won't be one of those soap opera ceremonies that ends in a tragedy. In a conversation with My Weekly magazine, Hazlegrove confirmed that Bernie isn't leaving the show anytime soon. "I originally joined Coronation Street for just 10 episodes, so I could afford a bathroom renovation," she explained. "I was low on funds, and when they asked, 'Would you consider a short stint on Corrie?' I thought, absolutely, that'll cover a lovely white bathroom set. I've now been part of the show for 6 years, and I've just renewed my contract for another 12 months. It's a wonderful environment. I'm really grateful." She also mentioned that Bernie's fainting spell is triggered by an allergic reaction, suggesting she'll bounce back quickly, and she and Dev Alahan may still get their big day. In an earlier chat with Inside Soap, Hazlegrove discussed what makes Bernie and Dev click as a duo. "On paper, they seem mismatched, but somehow they just click," she shared. "He understands her and they genuinely amuse each other. It's interesting because they're total opposites. He's very thoughtful and she acts on impulse, but the dynamic really works." ITV's Coronation Street may be preparing to reintroduce a classic character, and David Platt could be caught off guard. A familiar former face from Weatherfield could soon be stepping back onto the cobbles, bringing a dramatic twist for one of the soap's long-standing stars. Speculation is growing that Coronation Street might soon bring back a well-known character in a storyline centering around David Platt. David has been a central figure in the soap for over 30 years, having been born on screen in 1990 to Mum Gale. Over the decades, David has been involved in countless high-stakes storylines, from surviving a drugging and assault to clashing with his mother Gail in countless family feuds. His journey in Weatherfield has been anything but dull. This year has brought fresh challenges, particularly in March, when he was devastated after his stepson Max Turner was jailed for arson, as noted by the Daily Star. Fans may recall that Max set fire to the Platt family home in a misguided insurance scam intended to shield the family from criminal Harvey Gaskell. He was sentenced to 6.5 years behind bars and later transferred to a prison in Scotland due to Harvey's ongoing threats, marking his exit from the show. This departure wrapped up actor Paddy Bever's current run on the soap, which began when he took over the role of Max, David's stepson through his late wife Kylie, in 2021. Now, a new fan theory has sparked discussion about Max's possible return. One Reddit user asked, "How long before Max is back on the show, and will the role be recast again?" Another fan replied, "He got 6.5 years, so if he serves just over half before being released on license, he might not return until 2028. That said, his license conditions might prevent him from going back to where the crime occurred. But let's be real, Corrie always finds a loophole. They brought Tracy back after all." A different commenter added, "Lauren has already moved on, so there's no reason to bring Max back. Then again, Emmerdale recently brought Robert back after 7 years in prison, so anything's possible." Coronation Street's Claire Sweeney says, "Time to soar," as she celebrates a rising star with a football legend for a dad. Claire Sweeney, known to audiences as Cassie Plummer on the ITV soap, has shown her encouragement for a fellow actress stepping into the spotlight. The soap star voiced her support for Mia Carragher, daughter of ex-Liverpool football icon Jamie Carragher, who has officially landed a role in the stage adaptation of The Hunger Games. Katniss Everdeen, the central figure in the Hunger Games series by American author Suzanne Collins, is widely recognized thanks to Jennifer Lawrence's portrayal in the blockbuster film franchise. The announcement, also posted by Mia on Instagram via the official The Hunger Games on Stage account, read, "Introducing our girl on fire, Katniss Everdeen." In a video shared along with the post, Mia introduced herself. "I'm Mia Carragher, And I'll be playing Katniss Everdeen. I'm beyond excited. I really connect with her. She's so brave, yet deeply caring at the same time. Another Instagram post shared by the Way Management and reshared by Claire proudly confirmed Mia Carragher is set to play Katniss Everdeen in The Hunger Games on stage. Claire echoed her support by reposting the news with the message, "Amazing news, Mia Carragher. Watching your journey on Insta all the way from New York. Every bit of that effort has paid off. Now it's your time to soar." The celebration followed a touching tribute from Mia's father, Jamie Carragher, who expressed his joy online. "Bursting with pride that you're the first ever stage Katniss Everdeen. You've worked tirelessly for years for a role like this. Couldn't be more deserved. Can't wait to see it live. It's going to be incredible." Meanwhile, Claire's role as Cassie on Coronation Street continues to resonate with viewers, so much so that producers have extended her contract. In a recent interview with Woman's Weekly, Claire shared, "Being asked to stay another year is such a privilege. I'm genuinely delighted. I absolutely love being part of the show and feel so fortunate with the storylines I've had." ITV Coronation Street viewers urge writers to remove frightening manipulator after unsettling scenes. Fans of Coronation Street are calling on the show's producers to write out a controversial character following disturbing moments involving a much-loved resident. In the latest episode, Todd Grimshaw appeared rattled and tense due to the increasingly erratic behavior of his partner, Theo Silverton. Tensions boiled over after Todd revealed that Theo's ex-wife, Danielle, who is also the mother of his 2 grown children, is now romantically linked with Noah Headley. The revelation led to a heated argument that escalated in front of Danielle and Theo's children, Millie and Miles. During the confrontation, Miles lashed out at Todd, blaming him for tearing their family apart. As Theo stepped in to prevent his son from hitting Todd, he accidentally struck Miles himself. This sparked even more conflict, with Danielle angrily telling Theo that he was no longer welcome around the children. Back home, Todd became the target of Theo's anger before Theo stormed out. When Theo finally returned hours later, Todd's brief relief turned into unease as he was met with icy silence. Theo explained that he'd gone for a long walk to clear his head, but when Todd tried to apologize, Theo cut him off sharply with, "I'm tired, Todd," and said he was going to bed. He then coldly told Todd to sleep downstairs, despite it being Todd's flat. When Todd questioned him, Theo responded, "Do I look like I'm joking?" Visibly shaken, Todd asked if they could talk, but Theo offered a chilling ultimatum. "Either you sleep on the sofa, or we're done." Following the tense exchange, fans took to social media, urging the show to write Theo out for good. One viewer pleaded, "Please, please, please get rid of Theo. This plot is going nowhere." Another posted, "Todd seriously needs to end things with Theo. I'm over the drama and abuse." A third added, "The Theo storyline is repetitive. One minute he's all over Todd, the next he's distant and aggressive. Yes, he's struggling with his sexuality, but it's the same cycle over and over." Others expressed concern for Todd's well-being, with one fan warning, "Someone needs to tell Todd he's in an abusive relationship. He needs to walk away." Another viewer observed, "Todd doesn't love Theo like he thinks he does. He feels guilty for breaking up Theo's marriage and is now being manipulated because of it." There was also concern for Theo's treatment of his kids. One user wrote, "Looks like Theo is about to lose his children." Another stated, "Theo says, 'I didn't mean to hit him, but he clearly took a full swing. That wasn't accidental.'" Some viewers pointed fingers at Danielle. Danielle's using the kids as weapons against Theo. Regardless of the situation, he should be allowed to see them. Many described Theo's behavior as disturbing. One fan wrote, "Nothing justifies the way Theo treats Todd. He's genuinely terrifying, emotionally manipulative and cold. Too many people have been on the receiving end of that kind of abuse. If you have, know you're not alone." Coronation Street continues Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is available to stream via ITVX.